Welcome to this episode of Cooking with Kirby. Today we're going to be doing some southern spicy crispy chicken. Now, not too long ago I did some oven fried chicken and I cooked those in the oven. My recipe for that is 350 degrees for 50 minutes. Now I'm going to be cooking these chicken thighs in the air fryer, so I kind of want to get a comparison, and I'll be actually checking the temperatures throughout the cook. But yeah, what I'm aiming for is a fully cooked, at least to 175 degrees chicken thigh, and I want a crispy and spicy chicken. So no further ado, let's get down into the recipe so I can show you how to make it. So we're going to start off with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And then our spices, we have 1/2 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. That's going to bring the heat. That's where the spicy is coming from. And then we have a tablespoon of onion powder, lemon pepper, garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, and then a tablespoon of some chili powder. And then we got 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper and 1 tablespoon of salt. Now this is going to be our mixture, and it comes out really delicious for the batter. So just go ahead and throw your spices into the flour. Now you just want to make sure that you incorporate those spices evenly throughout the flour. So go ahead and give it a good stir. Now you want to go ahead and take 2 eggs and go ahead and give them a scramble. If you need more egg, and depending on how much chicken you're doing, will determine how much egg you need. When I batter chicken, I use the 2-hand method, dry hand and wet hand. My left hand is basically what I grab the chicken with, and then I dip that in the egg, and then I keep my other hand just for the flour where I coat the chicken. So you want to go ahead and give a good coating of that flour, and you want to dip it in your egg. And then from there, you basically just give it a good coating of that egg wash. And then once it's nicely coated, you want to go ahead and take it right back to that flour mixture there. And go ahead and loosen up the flour and just dip it in and give it a good coating of that seasoned flour. Then once you have a nice good coating on there, go ahead and shake off any excess flour. Then you want to go ahead and give it another dip in that egg wash. Now, I love double dipping chicken. It comes out really crispy, and it's not as hard as it seems. So just again, right back in the flour, give it a good coating. Let some of that flour just absorb some of that egg wash, and then pat it down. Give it a couple flips, give it a good coating, and then shake off any excess. So you're going to repeat that for any other pieces of chicken that you're going to be doing. Now you want to make sure you let that batter sit. So what I do is I let it sit in room temperature for 20 minutes. Then I'll get it ready for the air fryer. So I can cook chicken thighs in the oven at 350 degrees at 50 minutes. Now I think the air fryer is going to be able to cook it a lot faster, in which it actually did, and I'll show you guys later. So what you want to do is you want to preheat your air fryer at 350 degrees and go ahead and set it for 50 minutes. Now once your air fryer is nicely preheated, go ahead and you want to grease that grate, because you don't want the batter to get stuck on your grate. So go ahead and make sure that you grease it, and you want to go ahead and drop in your chicken. And then once you get your chicken in there, just go ahead and let it start cooking. Now, just a little tip, I did lose a little bit of footage here, but what I basically did is I rotated the chickens every 8 minutes, 2 times, 8 minutes and at 16 minutes. And I sprayed a little bit of oil on that batter just to get it nice and crispy. But you want to make sure that you rotate it at 8 minutes, so that way the batter doesn't stick to the bottom of the grate. Definitely a good idea to rotate your chickens. And at 35 minutes, you can see that it was well above 175 degrees, which is what I cooked my chicken thighs at. But I went ahead and cooked it for a little bit longer. I gave it another 5 minutes, and it came out fantastic. Now at 35 minutes at 350 degrees, this is what the chicken looks like. It's very crispy, and it's very, very juicy. All right, just so you can see how crispy this is. Let's get a bite. Yeah. The batter was really crunchy. It was a juicy chicken thigh, and it had a really good kick to it from all the spices. If you wanted a little bit more spicier, go ahead and add a little bit more of that cayenne pepper. It was really great, and I hope you try it. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. That way you can see future recipes just like this and many more. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. And while you're at it, I have these 3 other recipes on the air fryer. Go ahead and check those out. They're really good recipes. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.